In my last video, we spoke about travel and philosophy. In this video, I want to talk about missionaries and their quests. Many of us do not realize this, but some of our greatest travelers and discoverers have been missionaries. The meaning of the word mission in itself is very interesting. It is an important task given to a person that could involve travel or an ambition or a calling. In fact, the origin of the word mission comes from the Latin missionem, meaning the act of sending. The Jesuits, who probably are the largest missionary society, came up with the word in 1598 when they started sending their members abroad. But let us begin with India. Hinduism is probably not a classic missionary religion because it does not seek to convert per se. But then Adi Shankaracharya was one of the most adventurous ever, walking across the length and the breadth of India not once, twice, to spread his thoughts on Advaita Vedanta. That too in 8th century. Then I think about Swami Vivekananda traveling to the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893, and I think he was a missionary as well, not converting but taking Hinduism to a wider world. Before Shankaracharya in India, we have the Buddha, and Buddhism is probably the world's first missionary religion. Buddha himself wandered around northeast India for about 45 years. After he trains his disciples, he tells them, "Go ye forth for the good of many, for the welfare of many, out of compassion for the world," which is a perfect definition of a mission. The Emperor Ashoka sent his daughter Sanghamitra and his son Mahindra to Sri Lanka to spread the message of Buddhism in the mid 2nd century BC. Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, was no mean traveler. It is believed that he went as far as Mount Kailasa in the north, Sri Lanka in the south, Assam in the east, as well as Mecca in the west. The Christian idea of mission begins with the word of Christ, kind of similar to those of Buddha. Go into all the world and proclaim the good news to the whole creation. Unlike Christ's wanderings, which were restricted to a small geographical area, his disciples traveled across the world. Both St. Paul and St. Thomas are said to have traveled to Asia. By the way, St. Thomas is credited with the establishment of Christianity in India. In Islam, the word dawa means to invite. And initially, Islam spread by invitation, by dawa. But after the death of the Prophet Muhammad, the spread of Islam happened by conquest, especially the conquest of Persia. Later came the Sufis and their orders, which traveled wide and far to establish Islam across the world. Even today, missions have their relevance Even among non-religious, there are a lot of groups that travel to enhance the quality of life in marginalized communities through efforts in education, in healthcare, in environmental sustainability, and other such areas. They are touted as opportunities for self exploration and ability to bring about positive change among the downtrodden. Well, which is precisely what Buddha, Christ, and Adi Sankaracharya had in mind: self exploration and positive change. Or maybe, just maybe, they just wanted to wander around and found this to be a very convenient and a profound excuse.